What is happening, brothers? JK, your brother in this struggle here, running some errands, and I wanted to take a moment to respond to a question from one of the brothers in our free group. If you're not in the free group, please use the link in the description below this video to join. So the question that this brother had was that he had been watching some other men's channels. I don't know what the deal is with these channels, but he mentioned that they had said that sex is not the most important thing. And he found it a little bit challenging to wrap his head around, because he believes that, one of the reasons why men strive so much and work hard and try to generate wealth is so that they can attract women into their lives. And so he wanted to get feedback from some other brothers in the group. So I chimed in, because I know that there are some brothers who believe this, that, if they work hard and make themselves high-value men, then they can get women. And that is the entire point of civilization. And to a certain extent, this is true. But I want you to know that if you are thinking that way, that is symptomatic of where you are in your reboot. You are still at an early stage in your reboot where perhaps you are not sexually satisfied in the way your brain has rewired you to think you should be. So you believe that you need to experience a lot of novelty with different women in order to be satisfied. And don't get me wrong, this is what your biology wants you to do. However, pornography has made it seem as if this is an end in itself. So pornography has made it seem that yes, novelty is great, but you should always have novelty, because novelty with different women, different sexual experiences is going to help make you happy. And when you spend a good deal of your time viewing pornography, it's not going to be surprising if you start believing that the purpose of everything you do as a man is to have sex and to get with women. Especially if you are one of those men who is not particularly successful with women. So here's what I want to tell you, not just as a man who has control over his sexual behavior, but also as a man who has helped hundreds and hundreds of men control this behavior. There is a lot more to life than sex with multiple beautiful women. Let me make one thing clear. Having sex with beautiful women in great variety is a wonderful thing on its own. I know, because I've experienced that, and I really enjoyed it, no lie. It was awesome, and it is awesome for many men. And if you don't have any cultural or I wouldn't say social, any cultural or religious thing holding you back from doing that, by all means, go ahead and explore that aspect of life as a man. Go for it. But if you are sitting around thinking that generating wealth and becoming a high-value man is going to bring sex into your life, you're fooling yourself. Because while you're busy building wealth just so you can bang some hot chick, there's some dude from the hood who's masculine and high value in his own way, and it's not by virtue of wealth. Usually it's just looks and masculinity, and he's having sex with a wide variety of women. He's having kids with all these women, and at the end of the day, you end up being the simp who worked all those years to become a high value man, generates this wealth, and end up with some woman who has been ran through by multiple men. She's had sex with so many of these bad boys. If you're going to generate wealth, if you are going to work very hard at your career, understand that beautiful women, if you're single and choose to be single, are a byproduct of that. They're a byproduct of what you do, all right? They'll be attracted to you, but you're not going to be able to do anything with that attraction if you don't have any game, all right? So if you don't know how to attract women, then that's just largely a waste of time to have all that wealth. If I had $1 for every man who was wealthy and had a great career but just couldn't get the women he wanted, I would have retired a long time ago. All right? So it should be a byproduct. And wealth should be something. Again, it should be, but it's really up to you to decide, and understand that as you mature in your reboots and you go through the different stages, what wealth and your career means to you will also change. Understand that the way you're thinking right now, like I said, is symptomatic of where you are in your reboots. But what I've noticed is clients go from like, oh, my career and my wealth is going to bring me women, to it's going to be a byproduct, but I am looking for freedom. That means freedom to live where I want to live, freedom from the government, freedom from anybody telling me what to do, freedom of time so that I can pursue things that I'm truly interested in. And also, there are more things than just your wealth and career. There are fathers out there who enjoy the satisfaction. I have not experienced it myself because I'm not a parent, but I've seen it in my clients and friends, of raising a child and having a biological legacy. There are individuals out there who enjoy spiritual or religious pursuits that bring them a deep sense of joy from doing this. There are individuals who enjoy giving back to others. I'm one of those. I enjoy giving back. I enjoy being of service. I enjoy helping others. And there are just things that, like, I get from that I would not get from women. And yes, frankly speaking, I would, and I have, given up sex and the opportunity to be around different women in the past to enjoy things like service. All right, something crazy is happening on this traffic light. So when you watch somebody's YouTube channel or whatever, you're part of the manosphere, just remember that all these things are guidelines and different opinions, including mine. And at the end of the day, you have to decide what success is for yourself. All right? And trust me on this, or don't trust me on this and go find out for yourself. But success, which is defined as the beautiful women that you get in your life, is going to be very, very, very empty, because that is just a biological construct. That is a biological need. And the moment a biological need is fulfilled, it's fulfilled. All you're going to search for is more novelty, which in turn will lead to more unhappiness. So you ideally want to start searching for something which is beyond just sexual satisfaction and novelty. And that's why I mentioned things like, this is why people have kids. Choose to give back, choose to seek freedom, you choose to have spiritual pursuits. And if this doesn't make sense to you and you're like, JK, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, I just want to bang hot chicks, then it is where you are, right? In your reboots. And I hope that you'll one day get to a point where it makes sense and you're not senselessly chasing endless novelty. All right, so that's my thought for you guys today. I appreciate y'all. Again, if you enjoy listening to these videos, please subscribe, like the video, leave a comment. I will interact with you. And if you feel that you are at a point and you are over 25 and you're at a point where you would like to end this behavior by working professionally with coaches, and you would like to control this behavior within 90 days, then use the link in the description below to schedule a call with one of our team members. Have a wonderful day.